Hey man, this with Chuckles on the 806er with my boy Prev, man. Hey man, watch this interview. We got a lot to talk about. It's gonna keep be real. Stay tuned. I'm Sweat Chuckles, man, local comedian. From Lubbock, Texas. Grew up in the hog pen. Uh, I'm from here, man. This is my home. This place I love. Uh, I just love being here and doing what I do, man.
So in the global landscape of things, and not really global, but who are you to the 806?
Uh, I'm the funny guy, man. I'm the dude that you know, no matter where you at, no matter when I show up, I'm gonna make you laugh. Uh, uh, I'm the dude that say a lot of shit that people scared to say. Um, I'm the dude. Some love me, some hate me, but everybody like me. That's the dude that I am. I'm just the funny guy. I'm the guy that's gonna make it happy. I'm always gonna make the room light up when I come in, man. And that's who I am.
So tell me about meeting Roylee.
Man, I met Roylee. I want to say it was like around 2009. No, it was probably about around 2014, 15. But I met Roylee, man. And I never really, I ain't an internet type of dude. But I wasn't it back then. So I really didn't know too much about him. That's probably when people first started really making videos and going viral and stuff. Um, One of the funniest dudes I met. He reminded me a lot of myself. Just able to be charismatic and come out the top of his head and think. And I really connected with Roylee, man, because he was kind of the one. When I met him, we was doing a show here in Lubbock, and when I met him, uh, I guess I was really funny to him because he was like, "Man, keep going, keep working, keep going, keep working." And so Roylee probably really the one that really pushed me on to keep doing comedy.
So you also had the opportunity to meet DC Young Fly too, right?
Yeah. At DC too.
What was that like? I heard that was one of the classic nights here in Lubbock.
Say, man, that night was so classic, man. I remember it was Easter night. It was a fly show. And that night right there was so classic. Cause I just feel this. I guess I'm this confident guy when it comes to being funny. I know I'm funny, and there's a couple of people that was kind of scared of him, man. And me and my boy Kalo, I Am Comedy, check him out too. Man, we went at DC, man. But when I say that was probably the funniest naturalist dude uh, I ever heard in my life, man. DC was classic, man. DC was classic. And the crazy thing, he was like, it was almost like he was from here. You know what I'm saying? It was almost like he knew us, and he was just natural. He was a natural crowd clowner, you know what I mean? That's why he's so successful. I learned a lot from him that night, man. I learned how to do crowd work. I learned how to improvise. I learned how to go into a place, and within 5 minutes, I'll come up with a stand up about that place. So yeah, man, DC, he's a real cool, down to earth dude, man.
So what makes Lubbock take to certain artists and not take to certain others? You know what I'm saying? There's other artists that are popping in other cities, they do well in other cities, and they bomb here. There's some artists that are not that big artists, and then they come out here and they have a big show.
This is the thing about Lubbock, Texas. It's all about whose name is on the big show. You know what I'm saying? Now, there's somebody that's popping, and you got to understand, Lubbock is so behind. We one of the last people to get music. We one of the last people to know who this is, and we got the internet, and we still behind. You know what I'm saying? I take this. I went to Dallas, man. Was it Dallas? Yeah, it was Dallas. I went to Dallas, and I heard the baby, and now this dude gave me a CD and just gave it to me. I heard him before they heard him in 2 years. You get what I'm saying? So we so behind, man, and I think it's a popularity thing with Lubbock, man. People don't support each other. You get what I'm saying? You'll be lucky if you get your family to support you in Lubbock. You get what I'm saying? And that's what it is. But if you look at Texas Tech, you look at Cook's Garage, you look at all them other people, they shows are selling out. You get what I'm saying? Because it's not a popularity contest. All they know is, hey man, this is the music they bringing him. Let me pay my money. You get what I'm saying? And I think, but also a lot of people been burnt too. A lot of people been burnt on these promoters saying that they gonna bring this person and bring that person. Then you get to the show and you wait until 2 o'clock in the morning for this nigga to come perform because you ain't really paid him. And y'all know I ain't lying. You ain't really paid him. And so he come out there for 5 minutes just out the count. Maybe if he'll come out there, because I know people like Zero and all them, man, they won't come out there. They're not coming out there without their money. So that's what it is. A lot of people been burnt. Also, it's a lot of popularity shit going on. You know what I mean? And I think, I don't know, some of these rappers in the city though, some of y'all need to get out the way. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, you know what I mean? You done put 10 open artists up and none of them is good enough to be on the show. You get what I'm saying? And you ain't paid the artists that you bring it down there. So people traumatized by that. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people, we ain't got $30 or $40 to spend and I get it back. You know? Real talk.
So about 2 years ago, me and you were having a conversation. We're standing outside Crystals. And you were telling me, leave my focus of one group and shine my focus on another group. For monetary reasons.
Yeah.
Or even in terms of getting just acceptance, or just people just patronizing your brand or whatever.
Yeah.
Do you want to go deeper into that?
Yeah, of course. So this is my thing, man, and this is really how I feel on that. I'm from East Lubbock. You know what I'm saying? I did my first stand-ups was at Estacada High School, doing stand-ups. You get what I'm saying? And one thing about it was people that was there and went to school with me, grew up with me, know that I'm funny. They know that I'm funny. They don't support me though. And one thing that I learned about this city is you gotta leave them type of people alone, and you gotta go to another part of the city to get that support. You get what I'm saying? I just be honest with you. I got to the point where I stopped fooling with just black crowds or whatever. You know what I'm saying? I had to open up my mind and be like, man, let me get in with these white folks, with these Hispanic folks, and start doing these shows over here at Jake's and these shows at the office and these shows at these little bars or whatever. And you know what's crazy about that, man? Out of all the shows I done did with my people, they ain't never paid me as much as these other folks. I don't have to go in here and wait on people. I don't have to, they gonna promote for me. You get what I'm saying? And sometimes you gotta step out of a boundary of course, if I do a free show, they gonna show up.
Would they? Would they?
Maybe. Black folks ain't gonna show up. I'm just gonna be real with you. In this city, hey man, let me just be honest with you. All right, let me stop bullshit. It all depends on who you are. Do you get what I'm saying? If you're not one of these popular niggas around here, or one of these niggas that's wearing Jordans all the time and spending all their money on clothes, and it's the popular folks, bro. And if you ain't one of them, they not gonna show. They don't give a damn. You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm saying. Where you got to go to a different side of it and open up your aspect of it. Shit, go do some country, do some Tejano, because they gonna come for that Tejano. I can guarantee you that. They gonna come for that Tejano and that country. You hear what I'm saying? So you damn right. Am I racist for that? Am I a sellout for that? Hell no, I ain't a sellout for that. I got kids. I got a wife. I got a house. I got bills. You hear what I'm saying? I can't keep sitting on here to wait for you to finally decide, oh man, this nigga's funny. You get what I'm saying? Because you ain't even showed to my free show. So I know you ain't gonna do that. And what I'm saying is we gotta go different. We gotta go different routes, man. Hey, you know how many of them kids at Tech that's not even from around here that just want to do a rap show or put on some poetry, sing? They gonna support each other. You get what I'm saying? They gonna, you see how it is in Lubbock, man.
So earlier you brought up Zero, and he's somebody who has a history in Lubbock. You know what I'm saying? And you got a chance to kick it with him when Adrian had brought him down 2 years ago. Go ahead and tell me about your experience.
Say, man, listen. I'll put it like this. I had more fun talking to Lil Flip than Zero. You know what I'm saying? And that's one show I know I put on for. I know I did. Man, look, man, this nigga right here. I'm on the mic, right? I'm on the mic. I'm getting ready to give him the mic. So when he come up, of course, me being the host, I'm gonna shake his hand. I done got these niggas riled up. I go to shake this nigga hand. This nigga moved back like I was a motherfucking virus or something. I'm already kind of tripping. So then, Lil Flip went to telling people to come. You know what I'm saying? He fucking with people. Zero get mad and tell them it's too many people standing behind the stage. And it was only like 7, 8 people back there. I then asked him for a suite. We all in the room, man. I asked him for a suite. This nigga tell me give you a suite. Ha. Man, fuck that nigga, man. And the thing, it hurt me so bad, bro, because that's one of my niggas, Slow, Loud, and Bang, and all in my, man, that's one of my niggas, man. And that nigga treated me like I was boo-boo. I'm like, nigga. But then Lil Flip, me and my wife kicked it with Lil Flip all night long. He didn't have no security, none of that. He went to the after party, took pictures in his Rolls Royce. So it was good, but it was bad. I really seen who was real, you know what I'm saying? That's why them niggas whooped that nigga.
So tell me about Plies and Lubbock. Were you? I mean, of course you were here.
Man,
you know what I'm saying? Were you cognitive at that time?
Hey man, they need to bring Plies back, boy. Hey man, say man, y'all need to bring Plies back. Say man, that's the best concert that I've ever attended in Lubbock, Texas. Cause that nigga, boy, say, y'all know Becky. And yeah, that nigga Plies is real, dog. Like for real. That nigga.
So the song Becky was based.
That song, Give Me That Becky, is from Lubbock, Texas. I was standing right there. Matter of fact, I was doing security that night. And that nigga said, I want to know. He said, whoever give me the best head, I'm gonna make a song about him. And Becky got rich. I remember that. You remember that? I'm talking to you. She remember that? Yeah.
So people always tell me, in terms of Parkway, they talk about the glory days of Lubbock or the glory days of the way. You know what I'm saying? They tell me things have changed.
Yeah.
That's not what it used to be.
It's not.
How so?
I think the first thing that changed was the activities that we had over there in Parkway. Used to get out of school and go to the center. You know what I'm saying? And regardless of what was going on, maybe it was fights or something like that was going on, but everybody was protected. Wasn't nobody being shot. We had people over there, Mr. Larry, Miss Hankston. We had people over there that was really fathers, and we had places to go. We had things to do. You know what I'm saying? We had things to do, bro. You know what I mean? We had open gyms, all this, man. All this stuff ended up shutting down. You know what I mean? We had teachers at our school, like Coach Thomas, Miss Patterson, who was gonna walk up to you and slap you upside your head, and then call your mama and tell her, hey, I slapped your son. We had that, man, that leadership and all that stuff. But I think the main thing was when they started taking our stuff away, like the center. They started taking the center away, and then it became, I guess they trying to turn it into a tutoring thing, which I'm not against anybody, you know what I'm saying? I just feel like that was a mistake to take the center away, because that was one of the places where everybody went to. You knew where your kid was gonna be at, you knew where we was going, you knew we was gonna meet up. We was there to 6 o'clock. By the time 6 o'clock come, mama and them off work, you know what I'm saying? We at home now. And I think they took that away from us, man. The park over there, right there by Windcrest, where the basketball goals was. They took that away from us. George Woods, the swimming pool, they took that away from us. You know what I'm saying? Wiley's, they took that away from us. And I feel like it just became a place of, I'm gonna be honest with you, this is really what I feel like. I really feel like they're trying to push the black people out from over there, bro. Because that is the most beautiful side of town. We got the biggest lake, both of them. You know what I'm saying? And I really feel like they trying to push us off from over there, and we allowing them to push us off from over there. If you look at this, man, if you look at this, I remember it was a case going on about these two brothers, right? Bro, they putting this case in the media every single day, over and over and over. I ain't never seen no shit like that. The other day, it was a murder right up here. R.I.P., my nigga. It was a murder right up here. They put it on the news every single day. But it was just a murder over there at the country club. And how many times you done seen it on the news since they put it on there that one time? You get what I'm saying?
So if you could speak squarely to the politicians running for mayor, because they are watching, believe me, they are watching. What could you say, or what would you say, in terms of, I guess, being a representative of the East Side, being a citizen of Lubbock, being a contemporary person living in 2024?
If I was running for mayor, man, we got to get something for
Not
these.
necessarily you running for mayor, but we got 5 people running for mayor right
Man,
now.
y'all got to do something about this youth, man. I don't give a damn about nothing else. Y'all got to do something. Why would y'all take the little shit that we got for the youth away? No swimming pools? At least if they go up there, it's lifeguards, they can watch them. No boys and girls, y'all got to do something for the youth, man. Y'all take Joyland away. What else do they have to do? If you look at it right now, man, it's gonna be a lot of kids that don't even get to go to their 10-year class reunion because they dead. That's what I want. If I'm voting for somebody to be mayor, that's what I'm thinking. Because I got kids out here, man, and y'all taking this shit away from us, and y'all not doing nothing to replace that. We got to do something. We got to have something for these kids, man. Hey, man, we making all these dollar stores and United, man. Give them a game room or something. Come up with a building where they can go in there and play the PlayStation and all that. It's all about this youth right now, man. We the number one. We in the top 5 dangerous cities in the United States of America, and I guarantee you, we in the top 2 in youth deaths. That's all I care about, man. We got a lot of youth out here. They killing people and they getting killed. What we gonna have? What we gonna have later on? We gonna be a city full of felons.
So recently, I put up a stat that said that year to date, Lubbock has increased by 75% in terms of murders. And then a few weeks before that, I reported that there were four murders within 5 days. What is your take on that situation in terms of the state of Lubbock?
Shit, I mean, I was almost murdered.
Talk to me about
it. We ain't never seen no shit like this. Now we know we got OGs, gangsters, and all this stuff, but we ain't never seen no shit like this. Man, I remember it was a point in time where you could leave your door unlocked, and go to sleep. Ain't have to worry about that. Man, I got shot by a 50-year-old kid, bro. Brother ran away from home, dealing with a bunch of stuff, man. And at first I was angry about it, but if I could go back, I just want to talk to him and just understand why and what was he going through to make him feel that way. Yeah, they can say he was on drugs and all this other stuff when he shot me or whatever, but it's a reason behind it. You get what I'm saying? I think our city is hurting right now, man. And I don't know. I think it's a veil over the city of Lubbock, man. I don't know where it came from or what happened or what's going on, but I feel like our city is in a curse right now, bro. Because this is crazy. These kids out here, I don't know what to say. First off, man, charity starts at home, right? Now I can understand if you're doing everything at home to make sure this kid is good and just this and that, but sometimes I feel like we need to go back to the way we was raised. It's one of my things that I say. You got into it with somebody in Atlanta Elementary or something, right? You get to go to recess, right? Now you and him gonna handle that. It don't matter what go on, y'all still gotta go back to class together. You know what I'm saying? We done let our anger out. Now we good. It's probably a lot of people that you wasn't cool with in school that now You be like, what's up, man? How you doing? Because we was taught morals, man. And when the problem for this principal, when your son talking back to this teacher to go in there and pop his ass. You hear what I'm saying? Now, shit, you better not touch that kid. They gonna call the laws on you. You can't even whoop your own kid ass. And I ain't gonna lie to you, bro. Them ass whoopings hurt like a mother, but I thank God for them ass whoopings. And I think that's what it is, bro. The parent, some parents ain't doing nothing, and the parents that want to do something, they can only do so much. And these kids, I don't think it's just Lubbock though. These kids, wow. If you look at it, man, wasn't nobody happy being a prostitute. Wasn't nobody happy telling people that they was on drugs and shit. That wasn't no cool shit. Now you only cool if you popping a perk. I don't even know what a perk is. I don't want it. I don't want it. Shit. I done did enough in my time. I don't want it, nigga. Cause the way, I don't want that shit, man. Cause ain't no telling how I'm gonna start thinking. Cause obviously this shit right here, I just be wondering what these niggas be thinking after they done came up out that shit. Like, damn, I thought somebody else did that shit. You get what I'm saying? That shit wasn't cool. And I'm being real with you, man. But also, you got some of these older niggas out here that's pushing these niggas to be there instead of pushing some of these kids that should have been in the NBA and the NFL out here. You got them pushing them to hustle. And now they done lost their life. And you sit up here 40 and 50, still doing the same shit. We got to change something.
So recently, Lubbock has been marred with human trafficking. Mm-hmm. And there hasn't been a week that I don't report about it. And recently you went viral for some statements that you made, just, I guess, trying to be objective about the situation. Yeah. We'll go ahead and put the quote on the screen so y'all can see what we're talking about. But go ahead and speak on it a little bit.
So, perspective on it. Okay, first off, I might have worded that wrong because when I made it, I was in my feelings. So basically what my perspective was. Now, I understand where everybody coming with these older niggas that's done watch these kids grow up. You was cool with their mamas and daddies and all that other shit. I understand that shit. I feel like I'm 37, right? I got a 19-year-old daughter. I feel like if I mess with anybody under 30, something wrong with me. You know what I'm saying? Now, that's just me. Now, if she 22, 23 and all that other shit, she's a grown woman by then. What I was saying was, I got sons, right? One day my son gonna be 18 years old. Now, he might see this girl that's 13 or 14 that look like the girls that he going to school with. Am I gonna sit there and say, how old are you? And what? I'm gonna ask you how old you is. And I ain't gonna sit here like, damn, man, let me get a conversation. I don't give a fuck about your conversation right then, dog. I got one thing on my mind. And anybody that's ever been 18, 19, or 20, anybody can say the same shit.
Or shit between 3 and 5 a.m. in the morning.
Shit, you know what I'm saying? Shit. And my thing is, he gonna get in trouble if he get caught messing with her, but she done lied. So you ain't gonna punish, you get what I'm saying? Now, how can I be mad at this man for messing with my daughter that's 14, that's done told this man she 18 and she look every bit of 20? And I can say that because I'm living this life. I got 5 daughters, you get what I'm saying? Don't now one of them look their age. You get what I'm saying? I can say this. How am I gonna be mad at these niggas? You know what I'm saying? This man done lost he done lost his career, his dignity, his respect. Everybody, he got to register. But you lied to him. Because if you would have told the truth, 9 times out of 10, he probably wouldn't have went there. You get what I'm saying? And if you tell him the truth and he still try to go there, you gonna think he weird. So you gonna say something about it. You get what I'm saying? That's all I was saying. And a lot of them people got mad, man, because they was guilty of that shit, you know what I'm saying? And shit, we all have been. I ain't gonna lie, me too. Nigga, I was on the chat line at 14, 15. Nigga, I ain't gonna lie. Lying. And I was wrong. But a dude ain't really gonna say nothing. You know what I'm saying? A dude ain't really gonna say nothing when he got this older woman, because he like, yeah, nigga, you know what I'm saying? Now this girl, when she get caught up, she know daddy gonna be mad in the motherfucker. You get what I'm saying? So you can't punish him and not punish her. And all I was saying was we need to start telling basically I was saying we need to start warning our kids and our sons about checking these girls' age. You know what I'm saying?
Do you feel like Lubbock turns a blind eye to certain things when it comes to certain people? One of the popular phrases from last year was popular favorites. Do you feel like Lubbock plays favorites? Do you feel like Lubbock
Hell yeah. Yeah, nigga, we all feel like that. We know the truth. Yeah, they play favorites, man. You know what I'm saying? They could talk about me and this dude over here that did the same damn crime. Like that shit I was just talking about. We can do the same thing. And y'all gonna bash this nigga cause he ain't had a luxury or he ain't a popular nigga, so he ain't going to buy seafood boils and shit. I'm gonna be real with you. He ain't going to buy seafood boils and he don't drink, he might drink KD and not Hennessy, you know what I'm saying? Cause he ain't fortunate, he ain't, you know what I'm saying? And they gonna bash the shit out of him, but you say something about that nigga that's buying that Hennessy, that's out here buying shots and shit. That's the craziest thing about me, man. You can be rich and unpopular in Lubbock, but you can buy some shots and may take a chance on getting somebody shot. And you popular. Nigga, what the fuck is we doing? How does that work? That's the city we live in. Y'all gonna be mad at me for saying this, boy, but I'm being real with you. I know because I done lived it, man. As long as I could get people in CCs through the back door when I was charging $10, now I was making my money, don't get me wrong. Making my money, man, them niggas love me, man. I ain't heard them niggas don't message me no more. They ain't bought me no shots. I ain't seen now one of them niggas. And I ain't gonna see them niggas. And I done seen them, but I ain't seen them. But let me make a post saying I'm working up here at Port Decisions or the office of Jake's or something. Ah, man, I'm gonna become their best friend. But I bet they won't come to this comedy show though and sip on some Stella Rosa and listen to some jokes where they ain't gotta worry about getting shot or getting popped in their ass or running up in there and seeing one of their students or one of their kids. They ain't gonna come do that shit. Cause I ain't popular enough. I will be after this interview though.
So what kills me sometimes is when I hear the people that I feel like are popular. When I feel like we are complaining about popularity in Lubbock. Cause I feel like even between me and you,
man, who in the fuck is?
I feel like people put us in the popular circle, and I feel like even sometimes I'm like, but they don't fuck with me.
You know what, man? I tell these same. This is one thing that I say. Who's popular in Lubbock? Who done went outside of Lubbock and did something different? Aaliyah Chavez. Now she popular. That's popular. Who else popular? I guarantee you, half of these niggas that's popular in this city can't go to another city and be popular. You're gonna be another customer. You're gonna be another person that came in here so I can make some money. So how is you popular in Lubbock? It's easy. I tell people this all the time, especially in the comedy world. Hey man, it's easy for me to get up on this stage and make a crowd full of people laugh at me. But let me get on stage and it's one or two or three people and I get a standing ovation. So how is you popular if you ain't never did no work to be popular? Because you only popular right here. I'm popular at home. When I go to my mama's house and all that shit, I'm popular there. You hear what I'm saying? I can go in the refrigerator and gotta ask, get some water. I ain't popular when I come to your house. I better not touch that goddamn refrigerator. So who's popular in Lubbock, dog? This is Lubbock, man. Half of the motherfuckers outside of Lubbock can't even say this shit right. They call it Lubbock. So who's popular? You know who popular? Texas Tech popular. That's who popular. Shit, who else? Shit. Bart Reagan popular. Walmart popular. And that's how I look at popular shit. I don't understand that popularity type shit. Cause everybody, how many people popular? If you popular, you gonna set out from everybody else. You can't be popular if you only got a certain amount of people calling you popular and then these other people don't fuck with you.
So tell me more about the I guess, the comedy world here in Lubbock. I tried to dive into it a little bit.
Hey man,
And, I had you host the New Year's show. Was the New Year's show or was it the award show? I think it was the New Year's show, right?
yeah, I think it was a New Year's
It was
show.
a New Year's show. And you're popping your shit, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You were the funniest that night. You got the best reaction.
Yeah.
There was another comic in there, I forgot his name. I believe he went first. They didn't take to him too much. But he was funny a little bit.
Yeah, see, this is what I tell people about comedy. Comedy is a different thing. You know, you really can't have comedy in a party type setting, right? Because once people start getting intoxicated, they ain't trying to listen to nobody talk, bro. You know what I'm saying? The comedy rooms that we got now, man, I'm telling you, bro, like if you come out and listen to you gonna have a good time, man. It's a nice vibe. We got a lot of stuff going. I wish we would have more black people come to the comedy to listen, man, and support. It's crazy to me, man. It's just crazy. Like you can give somebody something safe and something cool and they don't want to do it. You know what I'm saying? And the crazy thing is we got a bar. We drink, we smoke, you know what I'm saying? Comedy is good, man. I'm telling you, for me it's good. For me it's good. Now people that ain't never been to the comedy shows, don't come to the open mics, you don't know what's going on, you don't understand. But I have fun doing the comedy, man, because them people be laughing at me. I'm funny as fuck to them. And you know what I'm saying? So the comedy is going good, man. I got women in, I got some men. We all together, kind of veterans. We got a couple of new people that's done jumped into the scene. But man, it's going good, man. We got shows out the Wazoo coming out, Portales, Snada, here in Lubbock. I got a Mother's Day and a Father's Day show going on here in Lubbock. So comedy's been good, man. I enjoy doing it, man. That's my getaway.
So on our way out, if you could speak to a 19-year-old you, 20-year-old you, a you from 10 years ago, what's the one piece of advice you would give yourself?
Go find this girl that I'm married to now. And understand that I was called to make people laugh and to put my all into that. I feel like if I would have had this mindset that I got now at 19, if I'd had this mindset that I got now at 16, I'd already been there. And I really, call me cocky, whatever y'all can laugh and however y'all feel, man. I feel like that I'm just as funny as Kevin Hart, Mike Epps, out of them. I feel like I'm there. I would tell myself to get away from Lubbock. And the reason why I say, and I love my kids, but I had 2 kids by the time I was 18. By the time I graduated, I had 2 children. And I wish that I would have more so waited to do that so that I could provide the right way. Because it's almost like I had to become somebody else, you know what I'm saying? Also, I didn't know too much about comedy. Stuff doesn't change now, you know what I'm saying? But if I was my 19-year-old self, bro, I'd be in the comedy club every night, bro. Sleeping in my car if I had to. Real talk, I would be, man. Because it's like now I'm trying to catch up, you know what I'm saying? So that's that. I would go find my girl. I live my life comfortably. I have all my eggs in one basket. I got so much stuff to tell. I would have never started drinking or you know what I'm saying? I'd have went to college. I'd have got a job and kept a job. You know what I'm saying? That's the type of stuff that I be thinking about my 19-year-old self. More of the positive aspect. I would have never really gave a damn about how people thought about me or tried to be this person that I always fit in with everywhere I went. You know what I'm saying? I wouldn't have did that because I had to get outside of my box and go somewhere else for me to fit in. You know what I mean? And that's the me that I would really, and I would really, really cherish my time with my Aunt Jean. I would really, really cherish my time with her because a lot of stuff she told me I'm living now. And I think that's what get me through, bro, is being able to listen. But I'm here to tell any young man, be careful what you do, man. Because at the end of the day, when you put yourself in certain situations, even when y'all put yourself in certain situations, you're going to have to suffer more. You get what I'm saying? And I wish that young men would listen to me, man. Careful trying to be a thug out here, man, because that bullet hot. I'm telling you now, that shit hot. You know what I'm saying? I would listen to myself more, and I would probably be more of a homebody.
Yo, man, it's 806 Taz. We out here with the 806er, man. Tap in with us.